Yes, this is Dr. Jester. I wanted to talk to you about your paper on Judaism. I don't know if you pronounce your name Kara or Kara, and I didn't want to make a mistake on that, but I wanted to go over the paper just briefly with you about one issue that has been brought to my attention from Turnitin. So I started reading your paper, and I noticed several block quotes throughout. So I look at the percentage from similarity, which is not too bad. If you look over at the box where you submit it, it shows me 15%. That in itself is not a concern. But when I go directly to the Turnitin report and bring it up, there's a box for me, in my point of view as an instructor, that it gives me an indicator that more than a certain percentage of your document is from quoted material. In fact, what that tells me to do then is select this button, and that's the filter button. And the default position for that filter is not checking for quotes. However, if there are too many quotes in a document, it will warn me that that is the case, and then I'm required to go over here and uncheck the filter button and deselect the button that filters out quotes, so that way it re-evaluates the document based upon the number of quotes you've got. Yours is at 34%. The threshold for this is 20. What that indicates, no more than 20% of your document should come from outside sources. So your argument should be your words, original thinking. It's okay to quote some, but if you quote too much, then it lends itself to letting the source begin to make the argument for you. And looking through your document, you've got several block quotes, which drives the percentages up. So you've got one right there, and going on further, you've got a couple more right here in quick succession. You've got this one, another one on these two right here, major block quotes. So all that material makes the percentages go up. Now, what you're going to want to do, and I am required by GCU to do this, when that percentage gets, I'm required to give you a warning between 20 and 30%. Anything over 30 requires a revision of the paper. And so you're at 34%. You're going to have to go back here and eliminate some of these quotes. There are two ways to do that. You can just get rid of it altogether and find a way to make your argument another way. Or you can summarize the information using your own words, not quoting from the source, not using their words, but basically restating what they have said by using your own words. You can still, credit the source with the idea, but they're your words. And in graduate studies, basically, you're going to want to do that more anyway, because when you quote from a source, you're basically saying they're making your argument. But when you cite the source, but using your own words, you're basically demonstrating that you have mastered their ideas, you understand their ideas, and communicate those ideas without communicating from that source. So unfortunately, that is what you're going to have to do. And what I would recommend is just reading back through here, determining what you can keep, what needs to be eliminated. But you are going to have to get that much, much closer to 20%. And just to let you know, I had someone revise one of these the other day, and they brought it down 2 percentage points, which was unacceptable. That's, if you send this back to me at 32% or 31%, that's still not acceptable. So you need to get this back down closer to the 20% threshold. Okay? If you have any questions about that, let me know. I'm going to reassign this to you. And as part of the reassignment, I'll provide you this video uplink to YouTube, and I'll also provide all of this information in the individual form, and that's where you'll need to respond to me there about any questions you might have about this. Okay? All right. God bless.